Yeah, I'm Ross Gilker, and I guess I would call myself the leader of the Cycletherapy group. I had had a stroke, and that turned my world upside down, and cycling began as part of my recovery. I had a good dentist buddy of mine invited me out, and I was pretty wobbly on my bike, and 15-20 minutes felt like a marathon. But I needed a goal and started to work on building my cycling, and a fellow that I knew through work had sent me an email saying, "Hey, I'm thinking about doing this Conquer Cancer ride. What do you think?" And I looked at that and thought, 200 kilometers in a weekend. At this point, if I can get 20 kilometers, I'm doing okay with the way my body was. So I thought, no, I need this goal, and I thought, this would be kind of a fun thing to do with a group.
So he was giving me the rundown on what it was, and he said it's a 200 kilometer ride, and I said, 200 kilometers? Can I do 200 kilometers? And he said, well, I just had a stroke and I'm going to try. So when I heard that, I realized I couldn't get out of it anymore, so I had to do it.
When we rode the cancer ride, for those of us who were there, our purpose was, for me, to get fit, to challenge my body, to try to get back to some semblance of what life used to be like. But when we were at that event, we rode because we wanted to. There was people there who rode because they had to. And it was very humbling to see people not fit, who were clearly there to ride in support, to do something for family or friends suffering from cancer. And for me, I thought, you know what? I want to put together a group where we ride for fun and fitness, but more than that.
Prior to joining Cycletherapy, I rode with a club that was pretty serious about riding. And so I decided that, that I needed something more from biking. Tyler had approached me about a concept that he and Ross Gilker and Rob had talked about.
Ross and I had spoken about it and said, what could we do? And we came up with, we ride for pleasure, we ride for a purpose. The purpose is to help people, but we're having fun at the same time.
And the pleasure comes from just the challenge of being able to ride better. We've ridden in taste lines, and just kind of the ballet of doing that it's a neat feeling. And of course, the camaraderie together. Part of the purpose is to invest some time in, teaching other people how to cycle, some of the techniques, climbing better.
Before Cycletherapy, actually, I wasn't much of a biker at all. Maybe once or twice a summer, I'd get out on my bike. My husband, Rob, originally was a member of the original 5, and he's a very passionate cyclist. I was just tagging along to the social events, which was really a fun experience, but group pressure, in a good way, got me out on my bike this year.
It's been really exciting, I think, just to see her get into something like this. It's an experience we can share, and the neat thing with her is she's just that slow, steady pace.
I actually saw 4 grizzly bears because of my much slower, steady pace up to the summit. And that's what I really enjoy about it. I like to just, pedal along and see the bears and enjoy the wildflowers, and I'm not a speed demon.
I mean, I'm competitive, yes, but at the same time I'm learning tons. Like, I love riding with Rob Crooks or Mike Ranelli or someone who's super fast. They'll stay with you and they'll just ride ahead, and I learn how to draft and I learn how to go up hills, and that's super fun.
Wait till you're, power up, you're slowing down, then you can hit lower gear.
It's not always about winning. It's not always about being first. It's about being part of something. Between the group of us that are strong, that are stronger riders, we probably could just ride away and just continue to do that, but we don't. And they've taught me that, and that's the important part.
Cycling really was, I think, that group therapy, and that's why the Cycletherapy really is just such a perfect name. I could see that spark in Ross's eye again of, I am part of a group and I can get better.
I'm going to be very fast now.
Okay.
I'm going to catch the group. I think our whole mandate just kind of reflects that mindset of just doing things that makes the world around you feel better, improve your cycling, and there's a therapeutic component of that. Sure there is.
Like, it's fun. It's fun to be out there, and sometimes I just hate it because it's so hard, or the hills, or I talk hills all the time about it's so hard.
Always wasn't expecting that hill. Oh my goodness.
And it's fun to see the progression of everybody and how everyone can kind of support the other person.
It's a really good group of people. You know, it's a group of people that of all experiences and of all levels. And so, you know, the people we ride with today, they're the bike is just a method, just a reason for us all to get together.
People with kind of a common set of values and a common interest and a common cause, and I think we all enjoyed the camaraderie and the joking and stuff. It was a great way to sort of stay healthy.
The criteria to be a member is you want to ride a bike, you can ride a bike, you have a great wine cellar, you have a love for food,
Cupcakes.
Crave cupcakes.
Brave cupcakes.
and we combine the two as often as possible.
It's kind of inclusive, so you can get out and have a good workout and a good social outing with a great bunch of people and also be doing something charitable at the same time. So it's not like having to do 3 separate things, it's just all together.
That purpose with the Cycletherapy first annual ride is going to be for kid sport. And as a result, hundreds of kids around the province of Alberta will benefit from them riding.
We've ridden in the MS ride, we rode on the cancer ride.
It's just like anything's open, we can do anything.
And between the various events we've done, this group's raised $76,000 in 2 years. That's incredible.
So no matter what your age or stage of life is, I think you seek out these kind of experiences. You know, stretch. It's about stretching yourself, trying things that maybe challenge you a little bit, that are new. You know, there's a sense of comfort in doing it with other people. You can kind of share the pain and share the fun and the stories. So.
That's Cycletherapy.
You're officially part of the family now.
1, 2, 3. Got butterflies.
Why?
Because we're cycling. It's fun.